Hello again, basketball fans. Welcome to Woodlawn Grade School in Woodlawn, Illinois. Tonight it's championship game of the boys Class M regional tournament. Somebody is going to go to the state tournament down at Run Lake next week, and somebody is going home. I'm Randy Olson courtside along with Ron Stannard, longtime basketball official, and this is the fourth meeting, Ron. Count them, 4 meetings between Wayne City and Woodlawn. It's incredible.
Yeah, that's right.
And each game's been a close one, hasn't it?
Yeah, like 1 or 2 points. First meeting was first or second week of the basketball season at the Rome tournament, and I believe Wayne City won that ball game.
Right.
Woodlawn had a shot at the buzzer that we'll never know whether it'd go in or not because it hit the ceiling up there
exactly.
at Rome.
Right.
And then they played again in a regular season game right here at the Woodlawn on December the 17th. Woodlawn won. Let's see. No, did they win that ball game? They won that ball game. Yeah, they lost at the Rome tournament. They won the regular season game here on December the 17th by 1 point in overtime.
Right.
And then Wayne City had their own tournament, and Woodlawn went over there and they played in
that tournament.
Played in that tournament, and Woodlawn.
Wayne City won that one. No, Woodlawn won that one.
Woodlawn won that one. Woodlawn
right.
won 2 out of 3, and then Woodlawn played North City.
Yes.
In the championship game to an overtime game and got beat by North City in that tournament.
Right. So they played 3 times. Woodlawn's won 2 out of the 3, but none of them have been by more than 2 points. Right. We've got a 2-point victory, a 2-point victory, and a 1-point victory.
That's right.
How much closer can you get between 2 junior high grade school basketball teams?
And like you said, the difference in this game and those other 3 is that the winner moves on to the state tournament at Run Lake College, and the loser breaks out the golf clubs or the track equipment or whatever comes up next.
If you look at overall records on the season, Woodlawn is 16-9 on the season. Wayne City is 22-4. You might be wondering who those other losses were to by Wayne City. You know, that 2 of those 4 losses were to this Woodlawn team, but the other 2 losses they had this year was to Class L Flora and to Class M NCOE, that you mentioned that is a great basketball team who's already made it down to the Class M Junior High State Tournament. They're in the lower part of the bracket.
Yeah. The winner of this gets who?
The winner of this game will get the winner of Joseph Arthur or St. Clair.
Both of them out of O'Fallon?
Both out of O'Fallon area.
Yeah.
And they are playing tonight as we speak in their own regional championship game. So the winner of that game and the winner of this game will meet in the first game of the quarterfinals in the Class M State Tournament down at Run Lake College this Friday afternoon at 3:30. So that's how it all sets up. All the rest of the teams have already been decided down there. Nashville's already in the tournament. NCOE's already in the tournament. Goreville's already in the tournament. And a few others that slipped my mind. But a lot of people say, of course, that Nashville and NCOE are the 2 favorites, but
Smithton, are they in it?
Smithton's in it, yeah. But there's some other teams that have things to say about it. But this winner of this game tonight will get either Joseph Arthur or St. Clair in the first round game on Friday afternoon at 3:30. This place is full. I mean, there's a lot of people here tonight.
Using 3 officials for this game.
Yeah, going to make it like a high school game tonight. That's right, big time field.
Playing AC/DC before the game starts. Big time field.
And it's a 6 o'clock start, which made it kind of a struggle for some people to get here, particularly those who are driving over from Wayne City to get here for a 6 o'clock game, and they're still coming in the door.
Yeah, I mean, you can't get very many more people in here anyway that want to come. So.
It is a packed house and going to be an awesome environment here tonight. Those of you who can't be here with us tonight, hey, we're glad you joined us on AreaSports.net. We're looking forward to a great contest tonight. And we'll step aside and take just a short break. Be back to tell you more about this game and get into the starting lineups and all the play-by-play action of this Class M Regional Championship in just a moment.
Andrea Baker, the broker owner at King City Property Brokers, is a proud graduate of Weber High School, and she's actually a member of their Hall of Fame. Andrea is happy to sponsor this game and cheer on the local teams. At King City Property Brokers, Andrea and all of the realtors there are happy to help you with your real estate needs, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Visit their new location on Salem Road in Mount Vernon, or visit their website to see many residential homes, acreage, or commercial properties that they have listed. You can call them at area code 618-316-7331. That's King City Property Brokers in Mount Vernon.
When choosing a bank, it's important to know that local matters. Local people making local decisions that support our local communities. That's why Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be Jefferson County's hometown bank. With branch locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Dix, we make it convenient to serve all of your banking needs. Call us today at 244-3000 and let us know how we can assist you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Ohana Heating and Air, we treat you like family, because to us, you are. Whether it's keeping your home cozy during the winter or cool in the summer, Ohana's team is here to provide top-notch service every time. With expert technicians, affordable pricing, and a commitment to your comfort, we make sure your HVA system runs like new. Ohana Heating and Air, where quality meets care. Call today for your free estimate at 472-4738.
Back here at Woodlawn Grade School, you see the captains and the coaches and the 3 officials all meeting before the game tonight. All the marbles are on the line tonight, Ron. We've seen 2 of these games between the 3, 2 of the 3 games we broadcast this year between these 2 teams, and so we know the players very well ourselves as well as the coaches. And you know, and there is no clear-cut favorite in this game. I mean, it just really comes down to who makes shots and who gets stops. You know, who gets the 50-50 balls. Foul trouble may play a role in it. Just so many different things, but
we could be fooled. But 3 times they played each other, and 3 times it's gone down to the wire.
Literally down to the wire, as we said. None of the 3 games have been more than a 2-point outcome.
But you know, foul trouble could play a role in this game, and or a really hot shooting team could play a role in this game.
Sure, you just never know when you're talking about 12, 13, 14-year-old kids. You know, as to what they're going to do on a given night, but. And since they've played each other so many times, not only do the coaches know each other well, the players know each other real well too. So there's really no secrets tonight. It's just a matter of coming out and who is able to execute their game plan to the fullest and hit the shots.
That's
really what it comes down to. That's right. So again, Woodlawn comes in with an overall record of 16-9. They're 22-4 is Wayne City, and Woodlawn owns 2 of the 3 wins against Wayne City this year. But you just never know what's going to happen tonight. The Class M Junior High State Tournament takes place at Ren Lake College, and it begins this coming Friday. There will be 8 regional winners in that tournament. So this will be one of the 8 coming out here today.
Yeah, the girls' Class S tournament, that's already finished, right?
Yes. The girls' Class S is done. The girls' Class M is done. I think they're still in the midst of the girls' Class L.
Okay. And
then several of the boys' Class S regionals have been complete. I think there's still a few of those being played around the area tonight. I think that Rome is playing Raccoon tonight.
Right.
I think Selmaville is playing Patoka tonight in Class S regional championships.
And locally here, we've already got OBR, Opdyke Bellride will be playing at Ren Lake, as will the Waltonville
in Class S.
Junior Spartan.
As well as Waltonville, right. We have already been contacted and reached out to by Nashville, and they've secured us to broadcast that first-round game for Nashville against Goreville. That'll be this Friday at Ren Lake College. That's a 4:45 game, so that'll be the game after the game that will involve either Woodlawn or Wayne City on Friday at the state tournament, depending upon which of these teams wins. So, it's that time of year. It is that time of year. It's all coming to a crescendo.
We've seen that Nashville team.
Oh, my goodness.
Class M, they're quite the ball club.
And we've seen NCOE, too, and they're quite the ball club. And in case you're wondering, they are both in separate brackets. So you could potentially see a Nashville NCOE championship in Class M. But, again, a lot of teams have something to say about that, and that's why you play the games. Both teams have been called back to their respective benches. We're going to have the starting lineups here in just a moment. I assume we're probably going to have a national anthem as well.
Yep.
So let's see what happens here. There are not too many places to sit, I'll tell you. Everybody's kind of coming to their feet here, I think, for the national anthem. We'll take another short break and be right back.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare. Your dog's home, away from home.
Are you going on a vacation soon or perhaps a weekend getaway? Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon is your dog's home away from home, featuring an outside turf playground that your dog is going to love. And if your dog needs grooming or obedience training while it's here, we can handle that too. In fact, we've even got a presidential suite with flat screen TV and ceramic tile. Check it out on our website.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare.
Our national anthem here this evening. Prior to tonight's Class M Boys Regional Championship between the Wayne City Braves and the Woodlawn Warriors. Wayne City will be the first team to be introduced tonight wearing their traveling red uniforms, trimmed in the black and white. Great crowd from Wayne City has made the trip over here tonight. This side of the gym is packed with Wayne City folks and Woodlawn on the opposite side from our vantage point. Lucas Loker wears number 52. Eli Gardner wears number 1. They are both 8th graders. Crew Tucker wears number 15. Adria Stanek wears number 50. And rounding out the starting 5 is Sam Talbert. He's the lone 7th grader on the squad. So they'll go with Loker, Tucker, Stanek, Gardner, and Talbert for Coach Peyton Asoa and the Wayne City Braves. Again, they are 22-4 on the season. I was talking to Coach Soa before the game. I said, there probably hasn't been too many seasons where they've won 22 games, and Wayne City has there been. And he said, no, I really don't think there is. I don't know that that's a record, but it's got to be up there among some of the better teams, better records in history, I would think, at the junior high there.
Yeah, This Woodlawn team, I believe, is also going to run 4 8th graders out there and 1 7th grader, so they've got that in common.
You see the Wayne City cheerleaders doing their opening cheer. They're fired up. And now we're about to meet the Woodlawn Warriors. Again, 16-9 on the season, but they own 2 wins against Wayne City. They played 3 times. Woodlawn won 2. Wayne City won 1. Number 24 is Lakin Kirkpatrick. He's an 8th grader. Josiah Oro wears number 11, also an 8th grader. Lucas Webb wears number 31. He's an 8th grader. Connor Blatchley is a 7th grader, wears number 35, and rounding out the starting 5 is Eli Robb, an 8th grader who wears number 40. So again, they will go with Kirkpatrick, Oral, Blatchley, Webb, and Robb for Coach Jeff Burkett, and assisted by Tony Kirkpatrick, the Woodlawn Warriors. As you see, they're cheerleaders here before tonight's game. Hey, I'm fired up. How about you, Ron? Kind of makes you want to go put a suit on and go play, doesn't it? Yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah, that's exciting. I believe
Great atmosphere tonight.
Wayne City might have a little bit of a height advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the team that can't see his number here from now. But I think the point guard wears number 52. That was
Yeah, Lucas Loker, wears number 52.
You don't see that very often.
No, I've always thought that was interesting in a point guard wearing 52.
But, he filled it up that one game with a boatload of three-pointers and scored like 18 points against them at first meeting, I believe it was.
Yeah, he can shoot out there, that's for sure. No doubt about it. It's going to be Sam Tauber jumping in the center circle against Eli Robb. The Class M Regional Championship is on the line. Who's going to go to Rend Lake and who's going home? We're about to find out. And the tip is controlled by Woodlawn. Oral will bring it up. He hands it off to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick and Oral have been the leading scorers all season long for Woodlawn, but they do have other guys who can score. Blatchley hands it off to Kirkpatrick. Blatchley has been one that has been big on the boards for them.
Yeah.
Here's Kirkpatrick again.
Yeah, a big game like this, you look for big-time players to show up, and that's going to have to be Josiah Oral and Lakin Kirkpatrick.
Kirkpatrick will let fly a three. It's short, but he chases down the rebound. And he'll get it out to his teammate Oral. Oral will drive. He'll put up the runner. That's off the back iron, and it's grabbed again. Back up, no good. And this time, rip it out of there. The rebound is Crew Tucker.
3 tries at the basket.
And a foul is called on Woodlawn.
On Lucas Webb.
And that'll give Wayne City the basketball. Just underway. No score yet. Braves will bring it up. Here's Loker with it.
They got Eli Robb shadowing Crew Tucker.
Yeah, you see that. Over on the right wing, they work at the Gardner. Down on the block. There's a double team in there against Stanek. Gets it across the lane, and a foul is going to be called on the floor as the pass came to Gardner. And that will be on Josiah Oral.
Yeah, his first.
So it'll be out of bounds to Wayne City underneath their own basket. A lot of folks from around Jefferson County watching this game tonight because a lot of teams played one or both of these teams during the year. So there's a lot of interest in this game. I know that. Even if you're not a Class M team, if you're a Class S team, I know there's probably a lot of those coaches and players around watching. And that shot is buried by Eli Gardner. He hits the 3-ball.
Boy, he had a good look.
He did.
And from our angle, it looked like it was going in, didn't it?
And Wayne City is on the board first. Oral will give it off out front here to Lucas Webb. Webb is guarded by Loker. Now to Oral. Oral looks to drive. He's cut off. Tries to whip it inside the lane. Trying to save it out of bounds. They do. Blatchley's got it. Boy, they avoided a turnover there. Kirkpatrick's got the basketball now. He can't shoot. That's knocked out of bounds. Good defense there by Eli Gardner.
This Wayne City team plays good defense. I remember we commenting on that the last time we saw them.
In the ball game for Woodlawn is Liam Pierce, number 32, replacing Eli Robb. Pierce, a 7th grader. Here's the inbound to Lakin Kirkpatrick. He's trying to get a shot off. He can't. Now it's to Oral. Now again to Webb. Webb down to Pierce. Pierce gives it to Webb again. It's knocked out of bounds, and last touch by Loker, and Woodlawn will keep it. Right in front of the Wayne City bench. And they trigger it in to Blatchley. Back to Kirkpatrick now. Up to the top they come. As Kirkpatrick is guarded up there by Gardner.
Good D.
Yeah.
Good D by Wayne City.
They call out another offensive set as the pass comes to Webb inside the lane. The shot is missed, and the rebound's grabbed by Wayne City. Crew Tucker.
Yeah, it's about 0 for 4, I think.
Tucker will stop and pop a three-pointer. That's in and out. And rebound grabbed by Pierce this time for Woodlawn. Let's see what they do in transition as Oral gets it up. Gives it to Kirkpatrick. He wants to drive. Now he's cut off. Gets it back to Oral. And Oral will give it back to Kirkpatrick. 3:44 to go here, opening quarter. 3-0. Wayne City.
Yeah.
Woodlawn's had a couple of shots, but can't get it to go
They've
down.
had some good shots.
Kirkpatrick for three. That's off the back iron. And again, a big rebound for Wayne City, and trying to come out of there with it. Now they do. And that's going to be a foul on Oral. That's two. Yep, that's big. Coming up the court with it was Stanek, and Oral got him.
His second. I believe that was a scrum down there, Randy.
Yeah, it was real close. They were letting them go. They weren't calling. I was waiting for them to call the jump ball, but they let it go. And finally, Wayne City was able to get it out of there. Oral's going to have to take a seat here at the 3:26 mark of the first quarter.
Yeah.
Checking in for Woodlawn is Austin Chesnick. Chesnick is a 7th grader.
So Woodlawn's out there with 3 starters.
Right. Long three is on the way. No good by Gardner. Rebound is grabbed there by Stanek. And a foul on Woodlawn.
It's on Lakin Kirkpatrick, his first.
And Coach Jeff Burkett's calling timeout. Timeout with 3:14 to go here in the first quarter of play. Our score, Wayne City 3 and Woodlawn nothing. And we'll be back more from Woodlawn Grade School in just a moment.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Back here live at Woodlawn Grade School. Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard. Wayne City has the basketball and a 3-point lead. Josiah Oral on the bench with 2 fouls for Woodlawn. Here's Loker for 3. That's off the back iron. It's chased down by Woodlawn, and they throw the lead pass up to Chesnick. Chesnick's got it. Now gives it to Kirkpatrick.
Yeah, Wayne. This could be worse than 3-0. Wayne City's missed a lot of shots themselves.
Oh, yeah, they have. 2:48 to go here in the first quarter. A low-scoring affair so far. Neither team able to get very hot, and that's going to be a foul called as Kirkpatrick drove inside. And the foul is going to be on Gardner.
Yeah, his first.
So that's going to be the first foul of the game on Wayne City. There's 4 fouls on Woodlawn thus far. As the Warriors will trigger it in from the baseline, and the trigger man will be Lucas Webb. Webb looking to get it in. He does to Blatchley. Gets it out to Kirkpatrick. Again, Wayne City doing a good job on him, not giving him the open look.
Yeah. His effectiveness is altered by Josiah not being out there because they play off of each other.
He has been pretty well shadowed by Eli Gardner here in the first quarter. Gardner's kind of drawn that defensive assignment. He stayed on him like glue. Here's a steal by Loker.
And Gardner's got a height advantage on him as well.
Loker gets the steal for Wayne City, and now Gardner has it. Gardner's going to drive and went off out of bounds, but it was actually last touched by Woodlawn, so it'll be Wayne City ball. 2:08 to play here in the open quarter. Braves looking to get it in. Crew Tucker looking, and that's a 5 count.
5 second. Yep. Good
He
defense by Woodlawn.
Did not get it in. It's a violation, a turnover back to Woodlawn. Yeah, the Warriors could be in a much worse situation right now.
Absolutely.
Given the fact that they haven't been able to score at all, and they got Josiah Oral on the bench with 2 fouls, but Wayne City's only been able to muster up the 1 bucket. Here's Kirkpatrick with it. Hands it off to Webb out front. Now to Kirkpatrick again. And again, he is guarded by Eli Gardner. Over it goes to Pierce. Pierce takes it in the lane. Back out to Chesnick. Now to Kirkpatrick again. They might have to start trying to post up Blatchley here. We'll see. They do a pick and roll with Blatchley. Now they get the ball to him, and he scores. Yeah. The pick and roll worked that time between Kirkpatrick and Blatchley as Blatchley rolled to the basket. Kirkpatrick hit him, and Blatchley put it up and in.
That one didn't want to go in, but it finally curled over the rim.
It hung there for a minute.
And
that's going to be a foul
Second foul on Lucas Webb.
On Webb, so the fouls are mounting here for Woodlawn. And that is team foul number 5.
Yeah, they're going to shoot free throws.
You bet they are.
With 1 minute and 13 seconds to go.
And at the line will be Lucas Loker. Loker might win the shoe award tonight. Take a look at those shoes he's got on, man. He might win it tonight.
Multicolored.
Free throw is too strong. Everybody's been shooting the ball just a little bit hard
Yeah,
tonight.
that's adrenaline.
It's adrenaline. Everybody putting a little too much oomph on it. And he netted that one. Nothing but nylon. And back the other way goes Woodlawn. Out to Kirkpatrick. And now they're trying to
Double
trap
teaming him. He found the man.
Blatchley scores. Good look there by Kirkpatrick down to Blatchley, and we're tied at 4 apiece.
Lakin recognized that double team and found Blatchley wide open underneath the basket.
Blatchley with all 4 points for Woodlawn. Here's Loker in the front court now for Wayne City. Skips it across to Crew Tucker. Back to Loker. Now inside the paint it goes to Talbert. Back out to Tucker. His 16-footer is in and out. Rebound grab by Blatchley.
Only 2 starters out there right now for Woodlawn.
And Kirkpatrick, one of them, brings it up.
Yep, and Blatchley, that's it.
He drives, does a jump step, and missed it. Blatchley battles for the rebound, and we got a tie-up. Jump ball, possession arrow gives it to Wayne City. With 22 seconds left here in the first quarter. Tie ball game, 4-4. What else can you expect? What else would you ask for here in this one? These teams have been even Steven all year long. Here's Gardner with it, down on the baseline. Ball's poked away and back to Gardner. Now down to Talbert. 5 seconds left. Talbert's going to take it to the rack, and he scores. Talbert scores right before the horn sounds, and Wayne City leads it 6-4 after the first quarter of play here in the boys Class M Regional Championship game. We'll be back with more from from Woodlawn Grade School here in just a moment.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV.
We've got some excitement here at Woodlawn Grade School. Wayne City leads it after 6-4. Your thoughts on that first quarter play, Ron?
A lot of familiarity, Randy, among these two teams, and probably going to lead to a low-scoring basketball game. Woodlawn has got 2 players with 2 fouls, Josiah Oral and Lucas Webb. That's going to play a big part in this. Connor Blatchley has all their points because they're doing a good job on Lakin Kirkpatrick. When he gets double-teamed, he found the open man. And both teams, though, really getting after it on the defensive end.
Yeah, they are. And as we start the second quarter play, Woodlawn will have the basketball first. Josiah Oral is out there to start the second quarter. He's playing with 2 personals. Lakin Kirkpatrick has the basketball.
Yeah, 2 players out there with 2 fouls. They're going to have to be very careful.
Oral's got the ball in the corner. And he gets the ball back to Webb.
And Webb guarded by Loker. We might have to get that shoe thing to Webb.
Yeah, that's kind of a toss-up. We might have to have a jump ball between those two. I tell you, that's
rock, paper, scissors.
They both are rocking the shoes tonight. That's for sure. Here's Webb skipping it across to Oral. That was a dangerous pass. Long three is on the way short. Loker's got the rebound. He's going to throw it away, but he airmailed it out of bounds. Yep. It was intended for Gardner. Had the right idea, but just put too much zip on it. And in the ball game for Wayne City is Stanek back in with original starters. 6-4 Wayne City as Woodlawn brings it up. Josiah Oral with it. 4th meeting between these two teams this year. Oral gets it back, but can't shoot. Guarded out there by Liam. Liam Miner is in the game for Wayne City. He gives him some size, too. Here's Kirkpatrick with a 3. That's off the back iron. And rebound again, Wayne City. Again, all the shots by both teams have been just a little bit hard.
Yeah.
Which kind of tells you that they're all fired up with adrenaline. A lot of shots off the back iron tonight. But as we get more in the flow of the game, I think both teams will settle in.
Right, but I'll tell you, this game's probably going to be in the 30s.
Crew Tucker has it. To Gardner.
Maybe
back to
40.
Tucker. That's almost a steal. As Miner got it back, though. And Tucker has it again, and he'll hand it off to Gardner. Gardner over to Miner, down on the baseline now. They go to Stanek. Woodlawn in a zone. Looks to be a 2-3 or 2-1-2 zone. They're paying an awful lot of attention, though, to Stanek in the middle as he tries to post up. Tucker's got it now. Shot on the way by Tucker. That's in and out. And there's Blatchley with the rebound for Woodlawn.
Connor Blatchley doing a good job on the board.
He is. Here's Oral from way outside.
Man,
that's off the
not
front iron. Tipped around, and another rebound is grabbed in there by Crew Tucker.
The three-pointers from both teams look like they're going in when they let it fly, but it's just not.
Tucker comes across the timeline and gets it over to Gardner. And what do we got? We got 3 seconds called.
Yeah.
Wayne City camping out in the lane.
You don't see that very often,
No,
but
it is not called too often.
somebody not running the offense, not running in and out of there like it should be.
Peyton Soa, head coach of Wayne City, calls timeout with 4:28 to go here in the first half, and we will be back with more from Woodlawn Grade School in a moment.
When you are looking for an attorney who can give you honest and dependable advice, look no further than Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon. At Olson & Reeves, they practice law in a variety of areas, including traffic tickets, personal injury, criminal law, as well as estate planning, wills, and probate. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company also resides inside Olson & Reeves, so you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, and Mount Vernon Title Company. For more information, call area code 618-316-7322.
Back to live action here at Woodlawn as the Warriors have the basketball, trailing it by 2. Lakin Kirkpatrick has it. Again, he's guarded out there by Gardner. Looking to drive but can't. Comes over to Oral. Now on the wing to Webb. Back out to Kirkpatrick again. Oral's got it over on the left wing, and he is shadowed over there by Liam Miner. Now Blatchley will come way out to get it. Again to Kirkpatrick. Over to Oral on the right side now.
Normally, Connor takes that shot in PE, but I don't think he's going to be allowed to do that tonight.
And 3 seconds is called on Woodlawn. Again, that shows you that the officials are looking for that tonight, as Liam Pierce was camped out in there.
That sets a record for 3-second calls I've seen all year long.
Yeah, you know what? I can't tell you the last time we saw 2 of them called in the same game. I mean, you got to go back maybe years for that.
Usually you get caught in there with the ball, can't shoot or pass and get out. That's the only time you see it anymore.
2 of them called in the same quarter. How about that? 1 on each team. Okay.
I'm not saying it wasn't the right call.
Oh, no, I know. I know what you're saying.
You just don't see it.
It's just rare, that's all. Pass into the paint. Ball is loose. Woodlawn comes out of there with it. Ahead to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick out to Oral. He'll launch the 3-point bomb. No. And the rebound is grabbed by Wayne City.
They're not falling.
Stanek in the front court to Crew Tucker. Down to 3:03 to play here in the first half. Now the pass to Gardner. He'll drive. Gardner makes contact, and it rolls off. And Gardner gets the rebound, and they'll get it out to Talbert. Now they'll reset it out front to Miner, but then it's taken away. Stolen by Woodlawn. Kirkpatrick over to Oral. Oral will let it fly. He got it.
But it's a 2.
Josiah Oral ties the game. And he finally finds the range. Kirkpatrick has yet to score for Woodlawn. Blatchley's got 4, and Oral has 2.
Yeah.
Long 3 on the other end. Look at that. Liam Miner.
Off the bench. Liam Miner.
Miner was almost standing out of bounds over there because there's not much room to put a three-pointer up over there. He was shot that one from the S on Warriors. And knocked it down. Wayne City back up 9-6 here. Kirkpatrick to Oral. Oral leaves it out there to Webb. Webb gets it over to Kirkpatrick again. And again, you got to tip your cap to the defense by Wayne City on Kirkpatrick. As that ball's loose, who wants it? Players dive for it, and there's a scrum, and a foul's actually called. Yep, that's going to be a foul on Liam Miner. Liam was going for the ball, but he dove on the player and got called for the personal. Just a good hustle play.
That's the second team foul on Wayne City. Gardner has one, and Liam Miner has one.
And it'll be Woodlawn ball with 1:46 to go here in the first half. Oral with it. And look at that defense that Miner is playing on Kirkpatrick.
Yeah.
I mean, he's all over him like
he is.
like a glove.
Oh!
Get out by Oral.
In and out.
Crew Tucker has the rebound for Wayne City. The Braves will bring it up. Gets it over to Loker. Loker to Miner. Back to Loker. Loker guarded by Chesnick. Chesnick dives on it. And ball goes out of bounds. They say Chesnick knocked it out of bounds, but that's a good heads-up hustle play there by Austin Chesnick trying to get the steal. And checking in for Woodlawn, number 5, is Randy Kibler, as he'll give Oral a break. And part of that reason is so Josiah doesn't foul.
Yeah, that's a good move.
Here's Wayne City in the front court. Gets it out to the top to Miner. Back to Crew Tucker.
You know, the two leading scorers for both teams have not scored, Crew Tucker and Lakeland Kirkpatrick.
Right.
And we're almost to halftime.
Right. Tucker has it. Over to Miner. Inside the paint. It goes to Stanek. Back to Tucker. Tucker inside the paint. Gets it.
He scored now.
Crew Tucker puts Wayne City up by 5. It is the biggest lead of the game by either team. We're down to 29 seconds left here in the first half. Kirkpatrick still looking for his first points of the game. He's got it right now. As he works against Liam Miner.
Step back.
Little shake and bake. Missed it. Tip back up. No. Rebound again by Wayne City as Sam Talbert comes away with it. Ball goes out of bounds. Good hustle play there by Chesnick trying to get a hand on it.
10 seconds to go. Length of the floor.
Wayne and Woodlawn is going to press. Wayne City gets it in.
Plenty of time here.
Crew Tucker's going to bring it up. Gets it over here to Loker. Down to 3 seconds left. Somebody's got to shoot it. Somebody's got to shoot it. Horn sounds, and that is the end of the first half. What a wild one. After one half of play, Wayne City Braves lead the Woodlawn Warriors 11-6 here in the boys Class M Regional Championship game. And we will come back and take a look at the first half stats, talk more about the game, and look ahead to our broadcast schedule for the rest of the week, let you know where we're going to be and what's going on. There's a lot of good basketball headed your way. We'll tell you all about it coming up here on AreaSports.net.
It's the heating season, and Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods has you covered with fast, reliable propane delivery service for your home or farm. And if you need those propane bottles filled for your grill or camper, Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods can do it. Looking for a wide selection of guns and ammunition? You'll find it at Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods. You can even search online through their website at WayneWhitePropane.com. And don't forget, they also sell propane grills, smokers, and deep fryers at Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods. Andrea Baker, the broker owner at King City Property Brokers, is a proud graduate of Weber High School, and she's actually a member of their Hall of Fame. Andrea is happy to sponsor this game and cheer on the local teams. At King City Property Brokers, Andrea and all of the realtors there are happy to help you with your real estate needs, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Visit their new location on Salem Road in Mount Vernon, or visit their website to see many residential homes, acreage, or commercial properties that they have listed. You can call them at area code 618-316-7331. That's King City Property Brokers in Mount Vernon.
When choosing a bank, it's important to know that local matters. Local people making local decisions that support our local communities. That's why Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be Jefferson County's hometown bank. With branch locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Dix, we make it convenient to serve all of your banking needs. Call us today at 244-3000 and let us know how we can assist you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, we have had some action here in the first half. Not a lot of scoring, though, but a lot of action. And as the dust settles here at halftime, you see it's Wayne City leading Woodlawn by a score of 11-6. Neither team shooting the lights out at all, are they, Ron? But
no.
But boy, they're playing hard. They are playing hard.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you've hit the nail on the head with all those points. I mean, Woodlawn, as a team, fouled 5 times in that first half. They did not shoot a free throw, so they're 0-for-0 from the line. Josiah Oral has 2 personal fouls, as does Lucas Webb, so we've got to keep an eye on that. It sounds funny saying this, but the leading scorer for Woodlawn is Connor Blashley with 4. And the only other scorer is Isaiah Oral. He has 2 for a total of 6. I might have to readjust and say this game's in the 20s instead of the 30s.
Yeah, we may not get to the 30s.
Somebody doesn't get hot here in a minute, but
right.
Wayne City Braves committed 2 personal fouls. They were 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. They don't have anybody in foul trouble. Gardner has 1. Minor has 1. But Eli Gardner hit a 3-pointer for 3 points. Liam Minor hit a 3-pointer for 3 points. Sam Talbert has 2. Crew Tucker has 2, and Lucas Loker has 1 for a total of 11. Great defense by Wayne City. I'm almost certain this would be the first time all year that Lakin Kirkpatrick has not scored in the first half of the basketball game.
I would say it probably is, yeah.
It's 11-6, but both sides are getting some decent shots, but just not falling yet for either team. I look for both of them to warm up a little bit here in the second half.
Well, I do too once they get settled down. And Wayne City is also winning the rebounding wars so far too, and they've been able to hold Woodlawn to 1 shot many times.
Yeah.
And so that's been a factor too. But the game is close enough that really it's so far from over. Anything can happen. You get somebody that gets hot. I mean, a 5-point deficit is nothing.
Wayne City is double teaming Lakin Kirkpatrick in the half court when he has the ball in his hands, and that's and as a result of that's why Connor Blashley has those 4 points, because Lakin found him wide open underneath the basket. Yeah,
they ran a beautiful pick and roll one time too that they ran to perfection, and Blashley got the layup on that play too. So, no, it's been a very spirited basketball game. The players are certainly hustling out there. And those of you who aren't aware, this is the 4th meeting between Wayne City and Woodlawn this year. Woodlawn has won 2 of the 3, so they've split those 3 meetings.
Yeah, the difference right now, Randy, is Wayne City Braves have made 2 3-pointers, and Woodlawn has yet to make a 3-pointer. That's an oddity in this day and age, too, even at the grade school level, the way these guys shoot 3-pointers.
Sure, yeah, it is. Again, the winner advances on to the Class M Junior High State Tournament down at Rend Lake College. They'll play this Friday at 3:30 in the afternoon this Friday at Rend Lake against the winner of the regional championship being played tonight over in the O'Fallon area between Joseph Arthur and St. Clair of O'Fallon. They're playing as we speak. So the winner of that regional over there and this regional tonight will meet in the first round of the Class M tournament down at Rend Lake on Friday afternoon at 3:30. We're going to step aside for just a moment and let you hear from a few more of our sponsors, and we'll be back in just a few moments here on AreaSports.net.
At Ohana Heating and Air, we treat you like family, because to us, you are. Whether it's keeping your home cozy during the winter or cool in the summer, Ohana's team is here to provide top-notch service every time. With expert technicians, affordable pricing, and a commitment to your comfort, we make sure your HVAC system runs like new. Ohana Heating and Air, where quality meets care. Call today for your free estimate at 472-4738.
Okay, we are back here at Woodlawn Grade School. And again, Wayne City comes in with tonight's record of 22-4 overall. Woodlawn is 16-9. And this Wednesday, Ron and I are going to have another basketball game for you at the high school level. And it's a rematch of a game that was snowed out. And that's going to be out at Weber High School between the Waltonville Spartans, ranked third in the state in Class 1A. They'll take on the Weber Trojans, who I think are like number 23 or 24 in the state in 1A. So that'll be another interesting game. They met in the championship round of the Midland Trail Conference Tournament. They're going to meet in a regular season game.
Right, that'll be a conference game.
Yes.
That's the only time they'll meet in a conference game.
So that will be a JV/varsity games, two games there this Wednesday night. So look forward to seeing a lot of you out at the gym at Blueford that night. If you can't make it, though, we'll have it for you, the varsity game here, live on AreaSports.net.
Yeah, I mean, come on out. There'll be some of the best Class 1A basketball players in Southern Illinois will be on display that night.
You'll see some good shooting, I think. And how about the performance by Waltonville over the weekend against Centralia?
Yep.
They pushed the Orphans all the way to the limit. The game was tied with less than 30 seconds to play against a top 10 team from Class 3A. So kudos to the Waltonville Spartans and the effort that they put forth on Saturday afternoon down at the Pinckneyville shootout against Centralia. And all that happened after they got blown out the night before by a very hot shooting Marion team.
Yeah, quite a contrast in those two games.
Real contrast. Both those games, by the way, are archived on our website and on our YouTube channel. So if you didn't get to watch those games, you still can go watch them in archive. Man, that was quite a weekend there for Waltonville. And then Friday afternoon, we know we're already going to be doing the game between Nashville and Goreville at the Class M state tournament, because Nashville's already reached out to us and secured our services for that.
Most people are probably more familiar with the high school programs at Nashville and Goreville, but you know what? These kids that are playing down there, that's why they're so good, because they come out of 8th grade.
It all starts young, doesn't it? It all starts young. Absolutely it does. Saturday, we may be doing some of the boys' junior high games at Wren Lake. We just don't know yet. We've had a couple schools reach out to us about covering their games on Saturday, but we don't have anything finalized as of yet. But if we do, we'll certainly announce it. But we know there's some local area teams that are in the state tournament down there Saturday, and depending upon our schedule and how it works out, we might be able to cover some of those. All right, the teams are back out on the floor.
Wayne City's going to get the ball to start this second half.
They are, and they enjoy the 5-point lead as the teams change ends. The Braves will have it.
You know, it's the type of game, Randy, you get it by 8 or 9. That seems like being down by 18 or 19.
In a close game like this, or a low-scoring game like this, you're right, 8 or 9 points is a lot.
Good pass right there.
Inside to Talbert. He missed the bunny, but he got the rebound. He gets it back out to Loker. Now they work it over on the right side, and it's taken away and stolen by Oral for Woodlawn.
Talbert got up for that rebound, man. He's a good leaper.
Yeah, he is. Oral has in the front court for Woodlawn. Starting the second half is Randy Kibler out there. And Chesnick's also starting the second half as they go small in the second half.
So
here's Oral for three.
There's only
that's off the back iron as Loker gets the rebound.
3 starters out there for Woodlawn.
Loker is guarded out there by Chesnick. There's Tucker. Tucker gets it over here to Gardner inside the paint. Now down on the baseline it goes to Talbert. Talbert pump fakes, goes up, missed the shot, but he drew the foul. Sam Talbert, 7th grader, will go to the line for Wayne City.
Fouls on Connor Blatchley. That's his first personal foul.
Sam Talbert will be at the line. And that's too hard. A lot of people standing along the end of the gym because they just simply can't find a seat. Packed house here tonight for this Class M Regional Championship game. Talbot makes the second one. 12-6 Wayne City. Woodlawn looking for points as Josiah Oral brings it across. He hands it off to Lakin Kirkpatrick, who still looking for his first points, but I'm sure Lakin will get going here shortly. He's got it right now. He is guarded by Gardner, who's done a good job on him tonight. They get help defense every time he goes to his left or his right. Back out to Oral.
This Wayne City team plays good defense, as does Woodlawn for grade school teams.
Kibler picks up his dribble, gets it to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick tries to drive, dishes it in the corner. Here's a look from Chesnick, and it rolls in. That thing almost came to a complete stop on the rim.
That is huge.
And finally dribbled through.
That's their first made three. Comes from Austin Chesnick off the bench.
Yeah, they did give him a three on that, didn't they?
Yeah. It's a huge shot.
Loker gets it across over here to Crew Tucker. Down underneath. Shot is missed in there by Stanek. Stanek gets it back, goes up again and scores, and he's fouled. And they're going to wave it off. They wave it off. The foul was
on Kirkpatrick, I think.
Before the shot. Before the shot, so I got to take it off my scoreboard. So it's out of bounds to the Braves.
2 fouls now on Kirkpatrick as well. 2 on Oral, 2 on Lucas Webb.
Loker from the corner, got it. Big three-pointer by Loker.
Well, that answers.
And Woodlawn needs some points here. Here's Oral with it. Back to a 6-point lead for the Braves. Kirkpatrick has it. Puts up the long jumper. That rims out. A battle for the rebound as Tucker and Oral are tied up with each other. And the possession arrow will give it to Woodlawn. In the ball game for the Warriors, Liam Pierce is back in.
Well, Woodlawn from three-point land is 1 out of whatever. It's got to be like 1 out of 11 or 12.
Here's Kirkpatrick putting up the three ball. He got it. They needed that. If you're a Woodlawn fan, you needed that. That cuts it to 3. 15-12, and that's the first points of the game for Lakin Kirkpatrick.
Yeah, at the 3:50 mark of the third quarter.
Well, let's see how Wayne City answers. Loker has it. Back out to the top to Gardner. Now to Tucker. Tucker is cut off. Comes back to Loker again. Once again to Crew Tucker. Loker is open for 3. That's in and out. And
you can't give him that shot.
Blatchley gets the rebound for Woodlawn. He had a good look at it.
Yeah, he did.
Kirkpatrick again for 3. Yeah. That won't go.
Looked good. That would have tied it.
And rebound Wayne City. Lucas Loker brings it up again. Here's a skip pass. Over to Gardner. He buries a 3 ball.
That one looked good.
Gardner knew it was good when it left his hand.
I think he did.
Back to a 6-point lead for Wayne City. 2:49 to play here in the third quarter. A lot of basketball left. Playing for all the marbles tonight here at the Class M Regional Championship. Here is the pass out to Webb, and now to Oral again. Back to Webb. He's guarded by Loker. Here's Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick goes baseline, gets all the way through. Now he gets it down low to Blatchley, and Blatchley gets fouled.
I think that's going to be on Eli Gardner. Yeah, that's his second.
So that's going to be out of bounds to Woodlawn on the baseline with 2:17 to play here in the third quarter as Josiah Oral will trigger it in. 3 officials working tonight's Class M Regional Championship game, so it's got that high school feel. Here's Webb with it. He elevates and he banks it in.
That's a big shot.
Lucas Webb cuts it to a 4-point game. We got timeout on the court.
First point for Lucas.
Timeout with 2:04 left to play here in the third quarter. We'll be back with more action from the Class M Boys Regional Championship game on AreaSports.net.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB To-Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB To-Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Back here at Woodlawn Grade School, Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast tonight. Hey, if you are and you're watching, hey, if you're on our Facebook page, AreaSports.net on Facebook, why don't you just jump on Messenger there and send us a message and let us know where you're watching from and who you're rooting for tonight. We always like to hear from our viewers, our listeners, so send us a message. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for. Just get on Facebook Messenger, AreaSports.net on Messenger.
This place is
Send
packed.
us a message. We'll give you a shout out tonight. It is packed.
Standing room only.
Yes. Gotta love it. After the timeout, Wayne City brings the ball up. They lead it by 4 as Woodlawn shows pressure defense. Get it across here to Gardner. Inside the lane, Gardner gets the ringer. Gardner puts the Braves back up by 6.
Gardner's got 8 points. That don't sound like much, but that's a bunch in this game.
In this game, it is. Here's Chesnick in the front court. Gets it to Kirkpatrick. He'll drive, and it rolls off.
Still won't go in.
Big rebound there by Crew Tucker for Wayne City. And steal. And then stolen back. Kirkpatrick had it, but then Crew Tucker got it back for Wayne City. Good hustle by both teams there. As the Braves bring it back in the front court again. Here's Gardner with it.
Yeah, both teams are laying it on the line.
Oh, they are. They're playing hard. They both want to make it to Rend Lake College.
Yeah.
And that's stepping out on the sideline. It's a turnover back to Woodlawn. Minute 12 left here in the third quarter. Action-packed meeting here between Wayne City and Woodlawn for the 4th time this year.
Yeah, Woodlawn needs points on this possession.
And let me remind you, in the 3 previous meetings, it was never by more than 2 points in any of those 3 games. As that's a jump ball called, and possession arrow will give it to Wayne City. Good hustle. Both teams wanting those 50-50 balls. That's what you like to see. Good hustle.
Well, they double-teamed Josiah there and got a turnover out of it.
Gardner tries to rifle it into Talbert, and it's stolen away. Look at this baseball pass all the way down to Woodlawn, and layup is good by Josiah Oral. That was a nice deep pass that time by the Warriors as they get the deuce and cut it back to 4. 29 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Crew Tucker with it for Wayne City. He's got to get rid of it. He does. Over to Talbot. Back to Tucker. 19 seconds to go. There's a double team. Gets it to Gardner. Gardner in the lane. Gets it out in the corner now. 12 seconds left. Gardner will drive, and he walked with it.
They had Talbot wide open over there, I guess you can see him.
He turned it over. 11 seconds left. Plenty of time for Woodlawn to get a quality shot here at the end of the third quarter. Let's see what they do with it. They're down by 4 as Josiah Oral will bring it up. Gets it to Blatchley in the corner. And Blatchley almost throws it away, but gets it back. Now it'll be a long shot by Kirkpatrick. Oh! And it gets wedged. It's a wedgie.
Possession.
Yep, it's a wedgie between the backboard and the rim with 0.2 of a second
left. It's Woodlawn's ball, but they can't do anything with it.
No,
they can't catch it and shoot it with 0.2 left.
Yeah, not with 0.2 of a second. So they'll get the ball out. Now, if you were officiating this game, Ron, you could just jump up there and get it.
Yeah, all right. If you put a trampoline under the basket, I could do that.
It's wedged in there pretty good.
Yeah.
He's hitting that ball hard. There, he got it.
That's that Olsen hole. That's
the Olsen hole. Yep.
I've never seen it wedged that deep.
That was wedged really hard that time, yeah. So 0.2 of a second left. You can't really do anything.
You cannot catch and shoot the ball.
They might just wave.
Just tip it.
Wave it to the end of the quarter here. Let's see.
Just tip it.
Officials are conferring.
They could throw it up there and let Connor Blatchley tip it in. Doesn't count.
Well, the alternating possession actually gives it to Woodlawn.
Yeah,
so you're right. They would have it out of bounds underneath their own basket.
Underneath the basket.
So you could throw it in for a tip. Yeah.
A tip. That's it. Throw it in
that's
and
the only thing.
tip it.
It's the only thing you can do.
You can't just take that off the clock. You got to inbound the ball.
Yeah, the official Les Boone is explaining that all you can do is tip here. He's making sure that both coaches and everybody understands that there is no catch and shoot here. There's not time.
Right.
And that's by rule.
Yep.
That's by rule. So
just throw it up high.
Yeah, they're going to throw it up probably by the rim.
It don't matter if he throws it off his back. Quarter's over. Tip. There you go.
Yep. Volleyball tip by Blatchley, and that's the end of the third quarter. After 3, we haven't settled anything yet. It's Wayne City 20 and Woodlawn 16. We will be back with the fourth and final quarter here in just a moment. AreaSports.net.
Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South Penn Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
Hey, welcome back here to Woodlawn Grade School. Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast tonight. Wow, we got us a good one, a barn burner. As usual, when Wayne City and Woodlawn get together, that's what we expect. That's what we've seen all season long. This is their fourth meeting, and this one is for the regional championship. Somebody's going to go home. Their season will be over, but the winner will advance down to Rend Lake College this Friday in the Class M Regional. So they are discussing whose ball it is after the wedgie.
Yeah.
And
I'm sitting here pointing for him.
Yeah, it is right.
I'm going like this.
Heather is watching from Dahlgren and cheering for Wayne City. All right, Heather, thanks for being with us. Ben is watching from Waltonville. He's not cheering for anybody. He just loves basketball. All right. And that ball's knocked out of bounds as we get this fourth quarter underway. Appreciate those messages coming in from some of our viewers and listeners. Braves are trying to get it in, and they do. They get it into Gardner. Gardner's working against Oral. Gets it to Talbot.
You know, Oral had 2 fouls in the first quarter, and he still only has 2 fouls, so he's played some heads-up basketball.
Yeah, that's true. He's been able to play through it. Uh-oh, wide open underneath. Good look under there to Liam Miner.
Well, he's gambling out front, and that left him open.
Yeah. And almost another bucket there on the steal as Woodlawn gets it up now. Here's Josiah Oral with it. This is the fourth time that Wayne City has led by 6 points in this game. Kirkpatrick has the basketball. He is guarded by Sam Talbot.
Yeah. It's
now
tough
to Oral.
To shoot over Talbot.
Oral, his shot is short. He's trying to save it from going out of bounds, but to no avail, and it's going to be Wayne City basketball. Lucas Webb gave it a try. Wayne City will bring it up now as Gardner picks up his dribble. Gets it to Stanek, now back to Gardner. Gardner gets it down in the corner to Talbot. And now here's Gardner with it again. Stanek over to Minor. Back to Stanek in the lane. Pivots, goes up, and traveling violation's called. A turnover back to Woodlawn with a 5:42 left as checking in the game for the Warriors. Number 40 is Eli Robb. And I would say both coaches are going to use all those timeouts they've got this fourth quarter as the chess match continues here.
Yeah, if it did go overtime, they'll be given one extra.
Right. 5:41 to go in the game. Timeout court. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
When you are looking for an attorney who can give you honest and dependable advice, look no further than Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon. At Olson & Reeves, they practice law in a variety of areas, including traffic tickets, personal injury, criminal law, as well as estate planning, wills, and probate. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company also resides inside Olson & Reeves, so you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, and Mount Vernon Title Company. For more information, call area code 618-316-7322.
All right, back to live action here at Woodlawn Grade School. It will be Warriors basketball. They trail it by 6 with 5:41 to go in the game.
Yeah, they pretty much trailed the entire game.
Yes.
I mean, Wayne City started us out with a made three-pointer, and it's been an uphill climb ever since.
Yeah, it has been. They've never been able to get over the hump. Kirkpatrick has it. Skips it over to Eli Robb. He'll put up a three-pointer. That's off the iron. He was open, but the shot didn't fall, and Wayne City gets the rebound. Here's Minor getting it across. Crew Tucker. Tucker. Back out it comes to Gardner. Gardner down the lane, puts up the shot, got it.
Oh, circus shot.
Oh, razzle-dazzle play that time by Gardner. And on the other end, the ball goes off the hands of Blatchley on the long pass. And Wayne City
Gardner is in
grabs the carom.
He's in double figures with 10.
Crew Tucker taking it strong to the glass. Crew Tucker putting Wayne City up by 10 with 4:45 left in the ball game. Timeout on the court again. And we'll be back with more from Woodlawn in 30 seconds.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare. Your dog's home, away from home.
Are you going on a vacation soon or perhaps a weekend getaway? Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon is your dog's home away from home, featuring an outside turf playground that your dog is going to love. And if your dog needs grooming or obedience training while it's here, we can handle that too. In fact, we've even got a presidential suite with flat screen TV and ceramic tile. Check it out on our website.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare.
A little spurt by the Wayne City Braves has them up with a 10-point lead here, Ron. A 10-point lead in a game like this is a lot.
Yeah, 10 points seems like 20 in a game like this because points are so hard to come by.
But there is still 4:46 left in the game, so there is still plenty of time for Woodlawn, but they're going to have to hit some shots and going to have to get some stops, too.
They got to warm up from the field, just like you said, and get stopped at the defensive end.
The Braves have had the advantage on the rebounds in this game, and they've let that work to their advantage. That was a strong drive to the glass that time by Crew Tucker. Nobody picked him up. He just took it all the way in.
Yeah, who would have thought Crew Tucker would have 4 points at this point in the game, and Lake and Kirkpatrick would have 3?
Sure, yeah, no, nobody. Nobody. Anybody that's watched Jefferson County, Wayne County basketball this year in the junior high level knows those two players and would expect them to have many, many more than that. But it's been some good defense.
Yeah.
Here's Oral. His shot's no good. And rebound Wayne City again. Oral commits the foul.
Tell you, he's come up big for Wayne City. That's Eli Gardner.
He has, and Gardner's played a huge role defensively in this game because
he's double figures.
Well, he drew the assignment of having to guard Kirkpatrick, particularly in the first half, and has done a really good job defensively. So, yeah, he's come up really big for them. Here's Liam Minor, and that's lost out of bounds. Tried to make the pass over to Talbert, but They lost it out. Woodlawn gets it back. Josiah Oral brings it up. 4:17 left to play. Oral's met by Talbert, comes over the left side to Kirkpatrick, and they said he stepped on the sideline.
Yep.
Ran out of real estate. Just ran out of room. And that's the thing about a game like this, when you do have 3 officials, you can see more of that stuff that you might actually not pick up with 2 officials.
Yeah, that's a spot right there that's not covered well with 2 players.
No,
two officials.
No, it's not. But in this game, they're seeing that. And we've had it called on both teams a few times. And here's good pressure defense by Woodlawn. Let's see if Wayne City can get across. They do.
Good job, good pass.
Out to Tucker.
Wayne City can just run clock right here.
They can. They can. They're up by 10. They don't have to try to score, but they got to take care of the basketball. Tucker will put up the floater, and it rolls off. Rebound, Talbert. He goes back up, and he gets hammered. And Talbot will go to the line for Wayne City. Oh, let's see who it's on.
It's on Blatchley, his second.
And Talbot will be at the line with 3:41 left in the game, trying to add to Wayne City's 10-point lead.
Talbot's 1 for 2 at the line tonight.
High arching shot is in. Wayne City leads by 11. If you just joined us, Wayne City led after the first quarter 6-4. The Braves led at halftime by 5, 11-6. They led by 4 after 3 quarters, 20-16, as he misses the second one. And Woodlawn brings the ball back up, down 11. As Kirkpatrick gets it out to Oral. Back to Kirkpatrick. Now to Blatchley. Blatchley to Oral. To Kirkpatrick. Looking for a shot. He'll drive, puts it up, rolls off. Rebound, Gardner. He'll race to the other end. Gardner, and it's blocked by Blatchley.
Nice play by Blatchley.
He ran the floor well that time. He was streaking to the other end and got a hand on it. Otherwise, that was going to be a layup for Gardner.
Yeah.
So it'll be Wayne City ball out of bounds. Tucker will trigger it. Looking. And okay, got a warning on White. Leaning over the end line.
Can't reach over that black line.
Yep.
That puts a plane that comes straight up. You can't reach over that.
Yeah, so he got the warning that time. Tucker will try it again. Gets the inbound there to Gardner. Ball is loose. And
timeout.
Timeout is gotten there by Coach Peyton Soa. Yep. Yeah. Timeout with 3:13 to go in the game. 3:13 left. And Wayne City enjoying an 11-point lead here in the Class M Regional Championship game. We'll be back with more in a moment.
If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area. Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
Back here at Woodlawn Grade School, Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard on this championship game. A lot of excitement as Wayne City has it right by their own bench. Trying to close it out and advance to the state tournament as the inbound comes in. So Sam Talbot now over to Crew Tucker. Here's the double team. They get it back to Talbot. He'll drive. Again, they don't have to score. They just need to run clock.
Yeah.
And that's a foul on Woodlawn. And Woodlawn has fouls to give. That's only 2 team fouls, so they're going to foul them 3 more times before they send Wayne City to the line.
Fouls on Austin Chesnick.
Here's the inbound to Talbert. Woodlawn probably needs to foul again really quickly here. Riker Palmer is in the game. I thought he might be coming in as a designated fouler, but I'm not sure. He hasn't fouled anybody yet.
Yeah.
They're chasing Gardner now. Here is Talbot on the baseline. His shot misses. And Wayne City gets the rebound. And now the foul is called on Woodlawn.
It's on Lakin Kirkpatrick, his third.
So Crew Tucker will inbound the ball for the Braves right here in front of our vantage point, in front of the scorer's bench. 2:36 left to play. Here's the inbound to Talbot. Talbot's double teamed, and it's knocked out of bounds. Wayne City will maintain possession. Hey, our buddy John Henniger is watching right now. Good to hear from you, John. Be safe out there, and hope you're enjoying the broadcast as there's another foul underneath on Woodlawn.
4 fouls on Lakin Kirkpatrick.
Yeah, that's on Kirkpatrick. John, I couldn't talk Ron into singing the national anthem tonight. Can you believe that? He just wouldn't do it.
No, got a frog in my throat.
Gardner will be at the line for Woodlawn. 2:30 left in the game. Gardner's a little too strong. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Gardner's defense tonight has really been stellar.
Yeah, and
particularly in that first half as he kept Kirkpatrick scoreless in the first half.
And he scored in double figures.
Yeah, he's had a heck of a game. Missed both of those, though. But
he probably, if this game stays as it is, he probably would be our MVP.
Yeah, Kirkpatrick
ball's tipped
for the long 3, and that is tipped as Crew Tucker comes away with it. And then he's going to be fouled.
Probably on Lucas Webb.
I believe so. So we'll walk to the other end, and Wayne City will shoot more free throws with 2:19 left to play.
3 fouls on Lucas Webb.
Don't forget, join us this Wednesday night. Ron and I will be out at Weber High School in Blueford as the Trojans will take on the Waltonville Spartans. That's 2 Class 1A state-ranked teams doing battle. As Crew Tucker makes the free throw. Waltonville, of course, played 2 big games over the weekend against Class 3A opponents. They played Marion and they played Centralia and gave Centralia all they wanted over the weekend as Tucker makes them both. 29-16. Woodlawn needs points in a hurry. And that's knocked out of bounds by Talbot. And the Braves are starting to feel it.
Yeah, I believe Talbot might be the most athletic player out there on the floor.
He can jump out of the gym. He's got springs in his legs, that's for sure. He's very athletic. Here's the inbound to Blatchley. Blatchley back to Kirkpatrick. Gets it over here to Webb. Webb. Yeah, somebody's got to pull the trigger and shoot it here.
Yeah.
They need points. Here's Oral. Oh, there's a steal.
That defense is just
jump in the passing lane. Liam Miner with a steal and the deuce. Miner saw that one all the way as he jumped the passing lane, anticipated well, and took it to the house. And scored the deuce. And we got a foul on the other end.
It's on Talbot.
It'll be Woodlawn ball with 1:49 left.
That's the first foul on Talbot.
15-point lead here for Wayne City. And this was a 4-point game coming into this fourth quarter. Well, it's been all Braves here in the fourth quarter. Kirkpatrick for 3. He gets fouled behind the line.
Yeah. He'll shoot 3.
So Lakin will shoot 3 free throws here in just a moment.
Fouls on Liam Miner. That's his second.
Yeah, if you're a Woodlawn fan, it's just been one of those nights where the ball just would not go in the basket for the Warriors.
You got to put it in the hole.
Yep. But credit Wayne City for a good game plan defensively, and they have put the ball in the hole tonight. And they've rebounded extremely well. As the free throw's good by Kirkpatrick.
That's the first points in the fourth quarter for Woodlawn.
Yes, you're right. Comes at the 1:44 mark. Second one is short by Kirkpatrick. He'll get a third one. One more for Lake and Kirkpatrick. That's off the back iron, and Talbert's got the rebound. Drew Chucker will bring it back up for Wayne City. He's double teamed and stolen away by Oral. Woodlawn's got life. They get it over to Kirkpatrick, back to Oral. He'll fire the three, short. And lost out of bounds in the corner. Tucker had it and then lost it out of bounds, and the ball actually went outside. The door was open over there.
Just a bit outside.
Yeah, just a bit outside, yeah.
Literally outside.
Well, we couldn't have that door open last week, could we?
Yeah, no.
7 degrees outside. But 65 today, that's blocked. Blocked from behind by Minor. Again, good defense by the Braves. They get it across to Minor. Now down to Talbert. 67 seconds left. Tucker gets it over to Stanek. Both teams are going to clear their bench, I believe.
This ref needs to stop the clock. There we go.
Yep, and he does. And both groups of fans are going to give a big round of applause to their players. It's going to be the end of the season for the Woodlawn Warriors. Fresh new 5 out there for the Warriors. A fresh new 5 for the Wayne City Braves, as the Wayne City faithful are excited about the performance of their team tonight, and they know they're going to the state tournament at Rena Lake.
Yeah.
Friday afternoon.
Yeah.
Braves have the basketball. Zane Winland is out there. Shot is put up in the corner. That's no good by Trace Bullard. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's going to belong to Woodlawn. Let me try to get these names to these people as quick as I can that are in the game. Trip Aller is in there, number 2. He's a 7th grader. And Randy Kibler's got it right now for Woodlawn. He'll try to drive the baseline.
Number 5.
And who else we got out there?
Number 3 is Calvin Foster.
Okay, Foster's out there. There's a shot from the wing. That won't go.
Number 13 is Roman Tate.
Well, you have these kids in PE every day, so you know all of them.
Number 33 is Cade Pierce.
And for Wayne City, Carter Elliott is out there. Reese Musgrave is out there. As time winds down, we've got 8 seconds on the clock. And that's going to be our final. Wayne City has won the Class M Regional Championship. The 4th meeting between these two teams this year, and they actually split 2 games apiece.
Yep.
And this was the only game that was won by any large margin at all, because the other 3 games were all either 2 points or 1 point.
Yeah, absolutely.
But tonight, it just wasn't Woodlawn's night, but it was Wayne City's night.
Cold shooting.
The ball went in the basket for Wayne City. They played good defense. They rebounded well, and they certainly earned this win tonight. But if you're a Woodlawn parent, Woodlawn player, Woodlawn coach, Woodlawn fan, hey, you can be proud of the season that they had this year. As they're going to have the presentation of the Class M Regional Trophy. There it is. They're excited. Wayne City will advance to play down at Rena Lake College this Friday afternoon at 3:30. We don't yet know their opponent, but we know who it might be. It's either going to be Joseph Arthur or it's going to be St. Clair of O'Fallon. Those 2 teams are playing right now as we speak. And nobody has sent us a final yet, but we'll get one before long. And if we get it before we go off the air, we'll share it with you. But that will be at 3:30 on Saturday afternoon down at Rena Lake College. The game after that on Saturday will be Nashville versus Goreville, and we're already expected to be down there for that one, as parents are going to come out here on the floor now and take pictures of the team as they cut down the nets. Ron's working on our post-game stats. We're going to share those with you here in just a moment. Big win for the Wayne City Braves as they are the Class M champions. Great crowd here tonight. Appreciate the enthusiasm of everyone here. Everyone was well behaved and respectful. going to step aside for just a minute and be back with Ron's postgame stats in a moment.
It's the heating season, and Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods has you covered with fast, reliable propane delivery service for your home or farm. And if you need those propane bottles filled for your grill or camper, Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods can do it. Looking for a wide selection of guns and ammunition? You'll find it at Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods. You can even search online through their website at wainwrightpropane.com. And don't forget, they also sell propane grills, smokers, and deep fryers at Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods.
Hey, back here at Woodlawn Grade School, the Wayne City players are taking turns cutting off the net at the far end of the gym. And, Ron, you've got some postgame stats for us here.
I do, Randy. Woodlawn Warriors were held to one free throw in that fourth quarter. That was their only points. And they lost that last quarter 11-1. For Woodlawn, they committed 13 fouls in this game. They were 1 out of 3 from the free throw line. For individual scoring, Lakin Kirkpatrick had 4, Josiah Oral had 4, Connor Blatchley had 4, Austin Chesnick had 3, and Lucas Webb had 2 for a total of 17. For the Wayne City Braves, they committed 5 personal fouls in this contest. They were 5 out of 10 from the free throw line, and they had a double-figure scorer in Eli Gardner with 10. Liam Miner came off the bench and scored 7 big points. Sam Talbert had 4, Crew Tucker had 6, and Lucas Loker had 4 for a total of 31.
I see Coach Jake Talbert from the high school here watching the game tonight. He's got a big smile on his face because he's looking forward to seeing these 8th graders in his high school basketball program next year at Wayne City. As they're all getting a piece of the net up there. And then they'll be posing for a team photo with their trophy here in a moment. So Wayne City improves to 23-4 on the season. And there's Coach Soa getting up there on the net. Woodlawn finishes their season at 16-10. Well, what a great atmosphere it was tonight here, Ryan. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, Woodlawn won a state championship in Class S just a few years ago, and then they got bumped up to Class M, and the going's a little rougher when you're playing Class M.
You know, I was talking to Coach Soa about that before the game, too, you know, and he was talking about the fact that Wayne City has bounced back and forth, you know, a few times, too, from S to M. And he said, you know, we've had some good teams before that have gone down there in S, but he said, I don't know that we've made it down there in M.
Well, there you go. He made it tonight.
So he's made it tonight. That's right. So, again, they will take on either Joseph Arthur or St. Clair of O'Fallon as those teams are playing right now. If anybody happens to be watching and they happen to know a final of that game, send it to Ron and I. We'd love to have it so we could share it with everybody here. But I know it's going on at the same time, so it's probably ending about at the same time as well, I would say.
Yeah.
But there are a couple of really good teams down there in that Class M bracket. We know how good Nashville is. We know how good Norris City is. We've seen them up close and personal this year.
We saw a little bit of Goreville playing a very, very good Marion team down there.
Right, that's true. We did.
But Goreville has to play Nashville right off the bat.
That's
a tall task.
That's a tough first-round match for them, for sure. Yeah, definitely is. All right. Well, anything you want to add?
Oh, no, I can't think of anything.
Well, it's been a good basketball game. A lot of excitement. And, again, congratulations to Wayne City on the Class M championship. But
it's a good season for Woodlawn. They won 16 ball games this year, and I think they only had, I know they only had one starter coming back in Lakin Kirkpatrick. And playing in Class M and win 16 ball games, that's a good season.
Yeah, it is a good season, so nothing to be ashamed of. And they beat this Wayne City team twice this year. So, yeah, absolutely a good year. So, all right, well, that's going to wrap things up for us then from Woodlawn Grade School. Again, the final score, the Wayne City Braves win the Class M tournament, regional tournament. They beat Woodlawn by a score of 31-17. And for Ron Standard, this is Randy Olson saying thanks for watching and so long from Woodlawn.